Hello children, I, Supriya Verma, going to teach you the first lesson of English literature, and the name of that chapter is Don Quixote and the Windmills. This is an adventurous story of a funny man and his assistant. But before I introduce this chapter, you need to know some difficult words with their meaning. So take out your notebook and write it down. Adventure, exciting or daring experience. Conquer, defeat. Gladly, happily. Disrespectful, rude or impolite behavior. Giant means huge or very large. Waving, motion or signal. Afraid means scared. Struck means hit. Write it down. Now let's go to our story. First, let's see the character of this story. Don Quixote, the central character in this story. He imagines that he is one of the brave knights, and his imagination leads to funny situations. And then Sancho Panza. He is poor laborer who lives with his wife and children. One day, Don Quixote decided to set off in search of adventure. But first, he went off to talk to Sancho Panza. Sancho was a foolish man who lived with his wife and children.
Sancho Panza, get ready. I need a squire to share my adventures and help me on the journey. Will you go with me?
But, sir, I am only a poor laborer, and how can I leave my family behind? See, children, here Don Quixote is looking for an assistant for his journey, and he believes that Sancho, a poor foolish laborer, will follow him. But since Sancho was a poor laborer, so he can't waste his time on unnecessary adventures. But Don Quixote was not one to back down.
We will defeat many knights, gather many riches, and conquer many kingdoms. In return for your services, I will make you the governor of an island. Just think of how grand that would be.
If you, honor, will promise me this, I will gladly serve you. Do you know anything about governor? It means a head of the state, like Don Quixote promised to make him the governor of an island. Delighted with this offer, Sancho Panza is now ready to join him. Now that Don Quixote had a squire, nothing could stop him from having grand adventures. But there was a small problem. Sir, I cannot run very fast and I have no horse to ride upon. May I follow you on my donkey?
None of my books tell me that the squires ride donkeys. But yes, you may bring the animal along. Once we find a disrespectful knight, we shall defeat him and take his horse. Until then, you can ride this donkey.
And Sancho is not having horse, so he took his donkey. One evening, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza set out ready for the excitement of adventure. Suddenly,
Look over there, my friend. There are at least 30 great giants standing there. I shall fight and defeat them all.
what giant, sir? One evening, Don
Over there, waving their long arms at us.
Please look again, sir. Those are not giants, they are windmills. What you call their arms are really their cells. They move round and round in the wind to make the millstones turn. And Sancho is trying to explain that those are not giants but windmills. But Don Quixote did not listen. He was sure that windmills were giants. He prepared to attack them.
It is quite clear to me that you know nothing about adventure. I tell you, they are giants. If you are afraid, then you can stay here. I shall go forward and fight the battle.
But, Sancho tried to stop him, but he did not listen. Children, Sancho Panza was introduced as a foolish man. Who do you think is more foolish out of the two? Why do you think so? As he raced his horse forward, the wind rose and the sails began to move very fast.
Do not run away from me, cowards! There is only one knight here. Yet he is brave enough to attack you all. Move your arms as much as you like. You will not stop me.
Children, Don is now ready for fight with the windmills. Isn't it funny? When he struck the moving sail, Don Quixote's lance broke and he was thrown off his horse. Sir, are you okay?
Ah!
Sancho Panza hoped that Don Quixote would have learnt a lesson from the fall. Oh, sir, didn't I warn you that they are only windmills?
Be quiet, Sancho. I think that a magician turned those giants into windmills so that I would not be able to conquer them. But in the end, with my good sword, I shall win.
See, children, after this incident also, Don is still dreaming and not realizing the fact. Sancho Panza I hope so. Sancho realized that nothing could be done about his silly master, and so they set off once more in search of other misadventures. I hope so. Children, let's learn some important words with their meaning from the chapter. Knights. It means specially trained soldiers of high rank. Lance. A weapon with a long wooden handle and a pointed metal end that was used by knights or people fighting on horses in the past. Windmills. It is a structure with large blades on the outside that move when turned by the force of the wind. It was used to mill grains. Millstones. Large flat stones used to crush grain to make flour. So note some more word meanings. Set off. It means to begin a journey. Squire. An assistant to a knight. Back down. Give up. Misadventures. Here it is accidents. Waving, motion or signal. So children, I hope you understand the lesson and enjoyed also. This is your homework. Write all the difficult words with their meanings and also learn all the synonyms from the book and learn. I will meet you in the next session for discussing the question answer. Till then, bye.